Welcome back. I'm trying another part of the demo. I actually really enjoyed day one, and I was mistaken in my last video where I said the game was already out. The game actually doesn't come out until October 27th, so I was confused on the date, so it's not actually out yet. So I may finish the demo before I buy the actual game, but I definitely think it's something worth buying. So this is the start of our day two. We woke up from that really trippy dream sequence. I think we looked at everything yesterday. I forgot what the itinerary was, and I forgot what buttons to press. I don't remember how to do anything. So we learned about some new signals. We're not quite sure what those are. We also didn't really get a chance to talk to anyone about the device that we saw, about the hauntings. We didn't get to discuss the bellhop boy that we interacted with last night because he wouldn't let us talk to him. We looked at a bunch of rooms and we didn't really get a lot out of that. So we have some rooms that are unassigned. So 2, 7, 15, and 21 don't have anyone in them. So we're assuming, we're not 100% sure, that possibly Miss Diane Dene, I'm actually not sure how to say her name. We're assuming that she must have stayed in one of those rooms before she miraculously left in the middle of the night with nothing but a letter that appears to be forged. So we don't have a ton of information on that, but I would like to explore those rooms a little bit more if we could, see if there's any clues. So if we have some spare time, I would love to go see one of those 4 rooms. Now the other rooms have people in them, but we haven't met any of these people yet. So unfortunately we will have to maybe go to breakfast or something where we have a chance to meet these people and be able to ask them more questions. Now, in terms of the mystery itself, what we're working on right now is we're trying to figure out the culprit of who or what is behind her disappearance and forged the note. Unfortunately, we don't have all the facts on the one person we did get to talk to. Hopefully, we'll get more facts as time goes on. I thought we had got some clues. We reached a conclusion here. So maybe I'll go back. I thought we had clues. We had an entertainment schedule. So today is day 2, which should be the masked ball tonight. So I guess we'll get more information on that. I'm not 100% sure. So let's head out of the room. So we're in the atrium and it's 8 a.m. It already sounds suspenseful, which is killing me. I'm not usually a creepy game kind of player, so for me it's kind of... Oh, there's a ton of people out. We have a knocked over, crow or something.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all he had to do was hit the wrong part.
Now, if you remember, Mr. Hunter is the groundskeeper for the manor, and he works with Mr. Varley to keep the place going. Yeah, so we hadn't met him last night, but he was referred to last night. That makes sense. Are they twins? Oh, no, they just came together.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Okay, so it's the housekeeper. Okay, which makes sense in the grand scheme of things.
Sorry, Marquess.
Now, who is the house?
Miss Murphy?
Is she our maid, or what is Miss Murphy? Now, I did figure out how to say that name because there's an actress by the same name, Sorsay Murphy. It's an Irish name, I believe. She looks like maybe a cook or a maid. Okay, she's the cook. I mean, we're learning a lot, which is nice. So Jonathan Blake is the Marquez. So it's going to be hard keeping track of all these characters. So I'm going to start a notepad. Because, I don't know. It just seems like a lot to keep track of.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
And now we don't know who the little boy is. They don't give us a ton of information, which is weird. The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Except for Miss Dean, of course. It looks like everyone.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Probably. It's not a good omen.
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Okay. To the Calligans. She says, well, her words about me and all of it is true. It's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about it. Mr. O'Finn, he wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the ex. I mean, he does look like he's 100 years old. He probably doesn't know how to write because he's dressed really differently from everyone else. Like he's not used to being a part of society. We'll put a question mark. I'm not sure that he's the ex.
A bad omen. And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way
that feels aggressive.
around?
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only.
That's a modern man right there. He said, I don't own nobody.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
Mr. Toussaint. Speaking of late arrivals, they must be talking about me. Who's our newest guest? Howdy, y'all. Cause yeah, I came in after everyone was already in bed. This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up. Oh, Doyle saved us because people are looking at us. I mean, we're still going to ask us questions at breakfast. Regardless of if we avoid them now, they're not going to like forget that we're here. So I don't want to go back to my room. I don't think there's anything new to see. So one of those people must be behind Mrs. Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know each other clearly. Do they all know each other? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much now, or I'll go paranoid. All I can do is a job, investigating her vanishing and probing into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have of finding them. I should make a record of their movements. It'd be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. So we have a lot we can do. Oh, the bellboy is gone. So I can either go to the 4 rooms that we think are empty, or I can start talking to folks. All right, so we have a new lead. It's Etienne Toussaint. Un moment, monsieur.
You would be Declan Water, correct?
Yes, that'd be me.
Allow me to even the playing field. Huh? I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Let's analyze you first, because I need to know what I'm working with. I don't know you. He has a crest, or some. He's from the Society of Psychiatrical Research, and he's got a book in his pocket, worn around the edges, kept close to hand. So he obviously takes notes. All right, let's talk. Now I can ask him a few things. Do you know Evelyn Dean? Now it's a little early to be asking about Evelyn Dean. At this point, I want to ask about fraud because he brought fraud up to me. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved is running it as a charlatan and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur, many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be someone looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees who merely believe. Can we get to the guest, actually? I would like to discuss that. You suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. My intent is to gain proof that will discredit them. So attendees and staff have their own problems that need to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship to Deanne and their own reasons for attending the seance. You gathered enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint with what you find. Okay. So we're going to have a little bit of work ahead of us. Before we form a hypothesis, can we discuss a little bit more? Like, you said people have magical abilities, so excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? None. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it's all real. It's hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it's not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now, maybe, but you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. Okay. Well, what about this thing that's in the saloon? Have you studied the strange device in the atrium? I have, and it is strange indeed, but this place has other similar devices. I'm unsure if it means anything or if it's purely for display. Okay, so he doesn't have any information. Now, how did you know who I was? You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you're truly the man I have read about. Okay, so you don't really know me. Alright, what about strange occurrences? Have you noticed anything strange happening about the manor? I have noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Not the strangest thing, or at least I have seen stranger through my work. That's not the same as what I've seen. Do you always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint? More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I've seen you making notes in your own journal, we? Oh, okay. Let's get this hypothesis going. Okay, so we don't have a lot to go off of. Unfortunately, we have some connections, but they're loose connections. So Mr. Toussaint's goal is to... I don't know how to fill that in. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to I don't know, for his society or for fraudulence. I want to say fraudulence. Now this, I don't know. It's to coerce me into investigating a guest. Investigating. So we're going to use coerce here. So my hypothesis is Mr. Toussaint's goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence. That makes sense because he came to us.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront
Yeah,
him
because I
about
don't
this.
want to be recruited. I'm here on someone else's letter asking me to figure out what happened to Miss Dean. So I'm not really here to do other things with you. It's like I'm here for something very specific. So Let's talk about proof. What kind of proof would suffice to show someone to be a fraud? Any number of things, monsieur. Catching them in the act, of course, but a record of their methods, a letter admitting they're faking it, even a confession would do if witnessed by someone of standing. I'm sure you'll know it when you see it. Let's confront you, because I still feel like I'm missing something. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence. Quite right. Excellent.
Right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
I mean, I guess. But what does that have to do with me helping you?
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that's a hard one, because...
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? No? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour.
Inside the hour?
Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Right. He is such an ass, like, to force me with no time. You can eavesdrop on a private conversation to discover more clues.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No, no use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Alchemy served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
Okay, so he probably is eggs.
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Okay, so he is eggs. Now we know she's going downstairs, so we're probably... While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening on conversations, and more. Press 3 to see more. So this is the timetable, and it'll show you where every character is supposed to be, and you can set reminders for events so that they're not missed. Now we know breakfast is at 9 o'clock for everybody. We know she's in the atrium, so this is probably the safest time to go to her room. So she was room 19? Is that what they said? I forget where the rooms... There's some doors... Oh, she's literally right here. I think we should listen to make sure no one's in there. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. I just want to make sure. I don't want any surprises. Because clearly I'm going to have a problem if she comes back. So she has an attendees list. It says targets. Mrs. Dean's name is circled, but Toussaint's name is crossed out. Not sure what that is. Now she has something partially burnt down here. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her she's magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Okay. There's a lot to open. She has books, but I don't know that I care that much. Okay. This is her schedule for the weekend. I have noted her movements in my timetable. Perfect. These are closed for the events. Nothing noteworthy. What is that? She has a dress, bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. I don't think anything else in there. Anything in here? She has drugs? What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolamine? I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or for something more sinister? I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But yeah, that doesn't look great. She has a variety of average shoes. She has a book or something. The book on the Hermetic Order of Golden Dawn, a spiritualistic society. Okay, all right. Well, he's the one that didn't give me a lot of time, too. Can I check? I just want to make sure I got everything I need. Standard deck of cards. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm the one that he's rushing. What is the combination for this? Oof. What was the symbol? Sorry, what was the symbol on that book? Oh, not that one. Sorry. Was it this book? The book has HODG. So we're going to try, right? Oh, GD. Oops. Not me transposing letters. Okay. Let me try that. If it's not that, I really don't know. Okay, so we're going to try H. Oops. Can we... How do I scroll? H. O. D. No, G. G. D. Does that work? There we go. That was it. Okay, quick. We don't have all day. We're going to crouch. What is this? Some ancient looking papers. What is that? The Illuminanimous Magicius Consumado. I don't know what that means. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. That's interesting. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Okay. This seems to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she can't surely mean to go ahead with this. Right. I agree. She has some coins. Small stones with runes carved roughly into them. And then she has candles. I don't really care about that. Okay. We're not crouching anymore. We're going to get going. I need to talk to Toussaint. I mean, there's nothing about her that's fraudulent other than she doesn't have powers anymore. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. Let's talk to him.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Can we discuss what I found, I guess? So let's discuss her. You wanted to see Mrs. Erickson in action, but isn't Miss Carmela Montavani the mystic of the hour at the seance? You are correct, but that does not interest me. Mademoiselle Montavani's talents are known and tested many times over. I'm sure she'll do a fine job. Okay, well, what about the burnt paper? I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought that might interest you. It does, but a scrap you say is a page complete. Is her name on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we can convince anyone it's not a forgery, however real it might be. Okay, what about the ritual pages? I found a ritual in her room. It talks about eating the person's heart to steal their magical ability. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous, rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt found many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She's unlikely to confess to me, but you, perhaps? You want me to get her to confess? Okay, but can I talk to you about this list of names? Actually, let me go talk to her. Because clearly...
That's all.
I'm not going to get more from him. He doesn't know anything. So let's go to the atrium and see if we can talk to her directly. This should be her. Let's analyze her really quick just so I have all that I need to have on her. She has a crest on the necklace, an elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself. An array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. Am I missing? She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, can we talk to her really quick?
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
No.
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Okay, well, I gotta ask her something because we have a lot to talk about. Now, I don't want to talk about the stuff in her room because suspicious. Can we talk about... Oh, I don't know what to talk to her about. Strange occurrences. I've had a few strange things happen around me in the house. You don't suppose you've noticed that sort of thing? Well, sometimes I see the windows fog up, but only in the one place, as if someone's breathing on them from the other side. There's never anyone there. Now, am I trying to form a hypothesis already? Because I don't even have anything. We got 15 out of the 20 pieces of evidence. That's actually pretty substantial. So in order to make our hypothesis, Hazel Erickson's goal is... Ooh, we have a lot of blanks here. Okay, her goal is to consume the heart of... Ooh. To unlock magic abilities. But see, that part I don't think is accurate. To steal the heart of Evelyn Dean to unlock that... Possibly? What if... This doesn't seem right. Okay. So, Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume... Maybe it's not consume. But I thought she had to eat the heart. So, she has to eat the heart of... someone. Maybe it's steal? She has to steal the heart of Evelyn Dean? Okay. To steal magical abilities? What? Okay, there we go. I knew we were close.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Lord, okay.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
I mean, can we confront? I mean, we don't even really have good evidence, though. Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing?
I don't know what you want me to do. I can't let you kill someone.
Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Good Lord, the woman's insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. I mean, unfortunately, I don't know what he can do. We still don't have anything solid that that's what she plans on doing. So other than confronting her with, like, loose evidence, I don't know.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Not really. Can we discuss? I mean, I did get a confession.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her, to the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan.
Okay, but what can we do?
Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Wilder, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the Seance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Not you leaving me with all that. So he's no longer gonna go. But I still have to deal with her. So the gauge decreased and the light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he's no longer attending the seance. What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should get another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Unfortunately, I don't have time for that right now, though.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your room? Number 4? Mr.
Yes,
Ward.
that's correct.
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did it get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. Or from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. I don't have time. I gotta go talk to the other girl. A signal with dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone else experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure something is there. We'll have to come back to that. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks a feeling of dread and doubt she'll sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. Monday the 25th, it seems she bumped into someone who was not pleased to see them. It looks as she was to name them on the following page, but now that information is gone. Sunday the 24th, she talks about her arrival to the manor. Everything seems to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols besides the word supplies? It's weird that a page is missing. Am I missing something? I'm missing 1 observation. What am I missing? Seems the pages were torn out. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I could find something related to that, or otherwise useful by searching her room. But which room was she staying? Okay, well, before we get to that, I gotta go back and deal with... Oh, well, I guess I won't be going back to deal with anything yet. But no, it's a really interesting demo, and I like that there are more things to uncover. So each mystery kind of puts us deeper into the bigger mystery. I'm definitely going to be buying this when it comes out on October 27th. So I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think.